Welcome everyone to Gentle Yoga with Leo. We're going to start today in a reclined posture. You don't have to choose the same reclined posture that I'm doing, with my soles of my feet together and my knees out to the sides, and I have blocks holding the weight of my legs. You can use props or not in this posture. And if this position isn't comfortable, you could rest the soles of your feet on the ground, let your knees lean towards each other, or just extend your legs. You could start practicing Shavasana. Why not? You might also opt to move over by a wall and put your legs up on the wall or some piece of furniture. Let your legs rest there. Rest your hands where you like, on your body or on the ground. Close your eyes if you want. And bring your attention to your breathing, inviting it to slow down and get deeper just by noticing it. Just allowing your breath to flow, not directing it, not making it get slower or deeper, just giving the space and the time for it to do so. When you're still, your breath wants to be slow and deep. Notice how your body moves with your breathing. Your contact with the floor changes as the air moves in and out of you. Feel into all the points of contact with the ground. Whatever's under you is your ground. Mat, blocks, the floor outside the mat. Take in your surroundings, whatever is reaching your senses from the space around your mat. Scan your body, take in whatever sensations are present in addition to your contact with the ground and the movements of your breathing. And especially make note of any unwanted sensations, any soreness or stiffness, so that you can keep any such things in mind during practice and take care of yourself by remembering that you can skip or modify any part of the practice I'll be offering. If you wish to set any intention for your own practice, you can take a few breaths to do that now. Let's share 3 deep clearing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sigh. And let's all come to have our soles of the feet on the ground and the knees pointing up. So if you're not there, bring yourself there. You can use your hands to help your legs. Move props out of the way if you were using props there in your starting posture. Hug your knees to your chest. Explore some rocking and rolling movements. A little back massage against the floor. Extend your right leg along the mat. Flex your right foot back towards you. Hold your left knee with your right hand. Extend your left arm to the side, palm facing up. See if you can keep your shoulder blades on the floor as you draw your knee to the right and turn your head to the left. The closer your knee is to your torso, the deeper this will feel. So you can regulate that for yourself by repositioning your knee. Come back to center and we'll switch legs. So draw your right knee in, extend your left leg, flex your left foot back, hold right knee with left hand, reach your right arm to the side, palm up. When you're ready, draw your knee to the left and turn your head to the right. Bring your head and your knee back to center. Draw the left knee in again. Take a few full body stretches. Inhale, extend your arms and legs all the way out. And as you exhale, curl up. Follow the pace of your own breath. And let's start to sit up. You can hold your legs with your hands and rock front to back, or just tip onto one side, press your hands to the floor, and lever yourself up with your arms. Sit in whatever way is most comfortable for you. Adding props if you like. Feel your contact with the ground and think of the whole length of your spine. So we sit nice and tall. Not rigid or stiff, just tall. Let your arms hang loosely by your sides. Raise your right shoulder towards your ear. Slide it back and let it down. And then your left shoulder up and back, down. Reach out to the sides, resting just your fingertips on the floor. Inhale, raise your right arm up alongside your ear. Exhale, reach across to the left, lean into your left hand. Your head can go wherever your neck feels comfortable. Breathe into your right side. Inhale to come upright. As you exhale, let's twist. Bring the right hand to the floor behind you, the left hand to the right leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, see if your body wants to twist a little more. Just ask on each exhale. Let your twist unwind. Fingertips on the ground again. Inhale, lift your left arm. Exhale, reach to the right. Inhale to come upright. And as you exhale, come into your other twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. And let your twist unwind. Let your arms hang loosely by your sides again. Let your chin come down towards your chest. Nice and slowly, roll your right ear towards your shoulder. Let your head to back. And left ear towards left shoulder. Gentle, easy circles. Or pause with the circles to rock back and forth at any tight spots you find as you explore, moving your neck. And let's take a few twists in the other direction. Sorry, not twist, a few circles. The wrong word crept in there. This is not a twist. And when you finish the next circle, lift your chin, face forward, and let's shift up onto our hands and knees. reach your right foot back, press against the ball of your foot. On an inhale, reach your left arm forward with your thumb pointing up. On an inhale, raise your right foot, reach straight back. Bend your knee, reach back, and if you can, take hold of your foot or ankle. Lift your knee and your chin. Release, lower down. Inhale, bring your heart forward, let your head and tail go up. Exhale, bring your heart up, let your head and tail go down. A few more times at your own pace. After your next exhale, come back to your table. Reach your left foot back, press the ball of your foot against the floor. On an inhale, reach your right arm forward. On an inhale, lift your left foot, reach straight back. Bend your knee, reach your hand back, and see about taking that bind. Release, lower down, and take a few breaths with cow and cat pose again. Step your right foot up by your hands, and step your left foot up by your right foot. Hang out in forward fold, exploring movement as you like. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale down. Inhale all the way up, hands overhead, palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms out to the sides. As you exhale, you can reach through your shoulder blades and hug, or take eagle arms. If you take eagle arms, reach forward and up with your elbows and your hands. Now spread your wings. Exhale, cross the opposite way. Inhale, open up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms up. Reach your palms up. Look up at your hands. Lift the heart. Inhale, come upright. Exhale, bend to the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale, bend to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. Hands to heart. Step your left foot back, plant the ball of your foot for high lunge. Now, sometimes high lunge is too much. If so, you can let your left knee down and untuck your toes. Do this low lunge instead. Raise your arms. You can also have one hand or both hands on that right knee to stabilize, or hands on hips. Exhale, sink forward in your hips. Bring your arms down parallel to the ground. Exhale, glide back and raise it. Just follow your own breath. As you bring your arms down, turn your palms towards the floor. As you bring your arms up, turn your palms in towards each other. Exhale and inhale. And from the top of that movement, let's twist. Reach your left hand back and reach your right hand forward, or bring it to your knee to stabilize. Come through center, hands to heart, and twist to the right. Come through center, hands to heart. Pivot the left foot down. Oh, sorry. If you have your left knee down, engage the foot and the leg under the high lunge for a moment. Then let's all pivot the left foot down. So it's at about a 45-degree angle. Maybe widen your stance. Warrior one. You can take up the whole width of the mat in warrior one. Raise your arms. Let your shoulders relax down a little. Turn your pinkies in towards each other. Bring your elbows down to your rib cage. Lower your forearms parallel to the floor. Keeping your elbows in. Inhale, slide your hands further apart. Exhale, bring them in front again. A few more breaths. Then bring your hands to your hips. Pivot your left foot open further so it's perpendicular to your right foot. And now slide it in line behind your right foot. Warrior two, feet and legs. Maybe deepening your stance. I like to put more space between my feet. Warrior two, that's what my body likes. Square your shoulders above your hips. Reach your arms to the sides, palms down. And then look out past your right fingertips. There's warrior two. Inhale, rotate your arms, turn your palms up. Exhale, rotate forward. A few more times, and if it helps you get more rotation, let your elbows bend as much as you want. Then turn just the right palm up. Let the lower body stay as it is. Inhale, tip back, reach up. Left hand drops, right hand lifts. Look up towards your right hand. Your left hand can rest on your leg or press against your hip or slide across your lower back towards your right hand. Reverse warrior. Exhale, tip forward, reach forward. Right forearm lightly on right thigh, left arm arching overhead. Long line between left foot and left hand. Side angle, pose. If you like, make slow circles with your left arm. And if you like, extend your right arm out in front or out to the side. for a little more core engagement. If your right arm's extended, bring it back to your leg. Now let's do our first warrior dance. Inhale, reverse warrior, tip back, reach up. Exhale to side angle, tip forward, reach forward. And just continue doing that at the pace of your breath. And from your next side angle pose, inhale back up to warrior two. And we'll dance to gentle warrior. Inhale, lengthen the right leg, raise your arms, palms in, turn your head to the left. Exhale, lower your arms, turn your head to the right, bend your right leg. Inhale up to gentle warrior. Exhale down to warrior two. Keep going. And from warrior two, lengthen that right leg most of the way. Draw your left hip back, slide your right hand forward, and tip. Right hand down, left hand up, triangle pose, big deep breaths. Right hand can hang in the air or rest on your leg as you like, or maybe rest on a block. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Inhale, reach your right hand forward, stand. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Pivot up onto the ball of your left foot. Coming through high lunge. Press off the ball of that foot to step forward. That was a long sequence. I need a drink. Maybe you do too. I'll do it all again. I'm going to turn myself around just so my back's not to you. You don't need to do that unless it's helpful to you and your camera. Not your camera, your screen placement for seeing me. So when you're ready, hands to your heart. Step your right foot back. Plant the ball of your foot, runner's lunge. And if you like, let that right knee gently down for the lower lunge. When you're ready, raise your arms. Exhale, sink forward in your hips, arms down. Inhale, glide back, arms up. At your own pace, continue. Then let's twist to the right. Come through center. And twist to the left. Come through center. If your right knee is down, curl the right toes under, press into your foot to lift the knee. And then let's all spin the right heel down, plant the foot at about a 45-degree angle. Maybe widen the stance, take up the width of the mat. Feel nice and grounded in the feet and steady in the legs. Before raising arms, letting shoulders down a bit, and turn your pinkies in. Bring your elbows to your ribs and your forearms parallel to the floor. Inhale, slide your hands out. Exhale, slide them in front. Bring your hands onto your hips. Pivot your right foot open further, perpendicular to the left, and slide it in line behind the left foot. Square your shoulders above your hips. Reach your arms out to the sides. Turn your head to the left. Warrior two. Inhale, rotate back. Exhale, rotate forward. Continuing, following your breath. Turn your left palm up. Inhale, reverse, tip back, reach up. Exhale, tip forward, reach forward, side angle. If you like, circle your right arm. And if you like, you can play with extending your left arm. If your left arm's extended, bring it back in. Warrior dance, inhale, reverse. Exhale to side angle. From your next side angle, inhale up to warrior two. Dance to gentle warrior. Inhale, glide up. And exhale, glide down. From your next warrior two, lengthen the left leg most of the way. Scoot your right hip back. Slide your left hand forward and tip to triangle. Take those big deep breaths. Bring your right hand to your hip. Inhale, reach your left hand forward and stand. Bring your left hand to your hip. Pivot onto the ball of your right foot. And take that big step forward. Maybe take another big drink. Let's play with a little balancing. If you want, step over by the wall or some piece of furniture so you have that there to steady yourself. Hands to your heart. Shift your weight from one leg to the other, feet on the floor. Bring the weight into your left leg, keeping the knee soft. Raise your right knee. Cross your right ankle above your left knee. And turn your right knee down towards the floor. Figure four shape with the legs. Keep pressing against your chest with one or both hands. And think of sitting down on a bench or chair behind you. Bending in that left leg. You can keep the spine long. You can start over anytime if you fall. Think of your elbows approaching that bent leg. Right knee, right ankle or foot. Keep breathing. You can see where the hips want to take it today. It's like I got one elbow to touch. It's nicely steadying when that happens, but it's not required. Just see how much that hip wants to open. And let's see how slowly and steadily we can come out. Inhale and lengthen the leg and stand up and uncross, let it down and shake things out. Whatever needs to shake, whatever feels good to shake. Whatever kind of dance groups in there while you're shaking is fine. When you're ready, hands back to your heart. Put the weight back and forth a few times again. Bring the weight to your right leg when you're ready. Lift your left knee. Cross your ankle above your right knee. And dial the left knee towards the floor. And when you're ready, nice and slowly, start to sit down. Cross-legged into that invisible seat. If you fall, we start again as many times as we want. Inhale, slowly straighten up, uncross, release, shake things out. And let's have a seat. Extend your legs forward and flex your feet back. Inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, fold down over your legs. And if your knees want to bend, let them bend. As you inhale, think of coming forward. Exhale, think of lowering down. Inhale, walk your hands up your legs and sit up. Bend your knees, bring the soles of your feet together, leave a big space between your pelvis and your heels. You can reach under your ankles if you want, or over your ankles. Walk your hands forward. Let your neck release and breathe into your back. Inhaling, walk your hands back. Lift your torso. Keep your feet together, bring them in closer to your pelvis. Interlace your fingers, hold your toes in your hands. Wriggle to tilt your pelvis forward, shifting the bones in your seat closer to the floor. If you like, bounce your knees a bit. Feels nice. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, tip forward with a long spine, hinging at the hips. Just seeing how far that long spine will tip. Then let your spine round, let your head drop, and breathe into your hips. Inhale, slowly sit up. Bring your hands to the outsides of your knees. Use your arms to lift your knees towards each other. Rest your feet on the floor. Rest your hands on the floor behind you. Lean into your hands. Wiggle your feet out by the edges of the mat. Let your knees go to the left. Turn your head to the right. Come back through center. Knees to the right, head to the left. A few more times. Not forcing anything, seeing how far the knees want to go. How much space you've opened up in your hips through practice today. No requirement for the knees to touch the floor. Some days they don't. Today mine do, but there was a time they didn't at all, and I thought I'd never get there. And if you never get there, that's fine too. Everybody's different, every day is different. Bring your feet in closer, same distance apart as your hips. Lower down onto your back and set up for bridge pose. You can place a block between your knees if you like. Press into your feet, inhale, lift your hips. If you like, you can clasp your hands, reach your knuckles towards your heels, wriggle your shoulder blades in towards each other. Make sure your neck stays relaxed. Your head is just resting on the floor. Sometimes we stretch up our neck here, and that doesn't help anything. If you're clasping your hands, let them go. Exhale, lower your hips. And float up and down at your own pace for a minute. Inhaling to go up and exhaling to come down. And let's take supported bridge, pausing with your hips lifted. Place a block or other prop at the base of your spine and lower down onto it. Or just hang out for a minute, letting that prop do the work. Press into your feet, inhale, lift your hips. Take the prop out from underneath you. Exhale, lower down. And just pause for a couple breaths. Move the props out of the way. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock and roll, massaging your back against the floor. Cross your left knee over your right knee. Or if that doesn't work for you, cross your left ankle over your right knee or your left calf over your right knee. Arms out to the sides, palms up. The closer your knees are to your chest, the deeper the twist will feel. So you can decide for yourself whether to draw your knees in closer or not, how much. When you're ready, letting your shoulders stay grounded, let your legs go to the right, turn your head to the left. Not pushing the legs down, just letting them hang and letting your breath bring you out. Take your time, bring your head and your knees back to center. Cross your legs the other way. And when you're ready, twist the other way. Slowly come back up to center. Uncross your legs. Reach your feet towards the sky. Reach your hands up. Take hold of your legs or feet, however you like. And play with bending and lengthening your legs. Any movement you like. When you feel complete with that, make your way to your final resting pose. Get nice and comfortable. If you like, close your eyes. You can recall the intention you set for practice to reflect upon, or just focus on your breath, or just let your mind wander. Start taking some deeper breaths and moving around bit by bit. Mindfully and gently letting your movements get bigger and bigger. When you're ready, take your time to sit yourself up. And bring your hands to your heart. Thank you for sharing your practice today. The light within me sees and bows to that same light within each of you. Namaste.